It's that magical time of the month again. I may not menstruate and bleed out of my vagina, but I will be bleeding out of my ears as I watch episode 4 of Attaway General, baby. Attaway General has quickly become my favorite show I think I've ever watched, so I'm more than excited to check out episode 4 here. Let's hop in. Just like the series premiere for this show, this one kicks off with an ad, this time for gum, where a dude asks a girl to prom by putting a note in some gum and she says yes. Whole class gives a big round of applause and it's a victory for gamers everywhere, leading me to believe if I'd only chewed more gum in high school, I too could have found a prom date.
For you, madam?
You made these?
Yep. Spent all night making them.
We get to see Jack come in hot right here with some Reddit advice with these origamied flowers and hitting this lady with a madame. Was expecting a fedora tip, didn't get one, so he wasn't ready to double down and fully commit to the Reddit advice, but he does get pretty close, and I have no doubt her panties were probably sodden. And I think I speak for all of us when I say Jack is the best part of this show. He is carrying Attaway General right now. He is the Atlas, and the world is Attaway General on his back, because this man, his acting is on a whole nother level compared to everyone else in this cesspool. He makes Joaquin Phoenix look like an actual amateur, just dwarfs his acting talent. Jack is just able to fully assimilate into his character here, so much so that I don't even know this guy's real name. I only know him as Jack. And as I'm sure you remember, Jack got arrested. We don't know what for, but I imagine it was because he was just too fucking good at acting.
Oh, also, you're on filing duty with Lizzie.
The pain might as well kick in soon. Ugh, that's gotta hurt.
There it is, baby, the classics. Kit doing what she does best, physically hurting the patients. I feel like Attaway General was written by someone that had a really bad experience in the hospital with like a nurse or a volunteer. Like they were getting fucking wet willied by them and teased and made fun of. Because they portray all of the help around the hospital as just actual fucking bullies to the patients for no reason.
If it isn't Busboy.
The one and only. How's my favorite doctor?
I'm not a doctor.
Oh, I know. I was asking about Dr. Henry.
Can you guys stop flirting and someone scratch my knee, please?
We're not.
We're definitely not flirting.
Holden, I've been so worried about you. How are you?
Hey, babe.
I was as shocked as you are right now when I found out Holden isn't single. He has been going behind his girlfriend's back to flirt with Kit. That is so dubious. I can't even fucking believe it. I don't know where the nickname Busboy comes from. I'm not quite sure. I think it was because in the first episode he was involved in a crash that involved the bus, which is why his arm nearly fucking fell off and was gashed. So it's a little weird to make that his nickname, considering he almost died from it. So choosing a nickname that constantly reminds him of a traumatic experience in his life is a little odd.
What are you doing?
Putting on my filing tunes.
Jack's about to get his ass arrested again for being too lit while filing. God damn, he's busting it wide open with his filing tunes. I really have to wonder if the people behind this show have ever even talked to a teenager or anyone younger than 50. It feels so out of touch, like, if we asked teenagers to file for us, how would they do it? They'd probably, like, listen to hip-hop music, and they'd probably play mobile games on their cell phones or some shit like that. Yeah, we'll write it in there. That seems believable. Like, no conversation feels like a conversation that has ever happened in the entire history of this fucking planet.
What are you doing here?
I'm shadowing Dr. Henry for Molly's surgery, but only if it's okay with Molly.
Don't let him do it. Until Regina found out that Prince Harry was also visiting other princesses. He didn't even care that she might find out. He didn't care about her feelings at all.
She can do better than Harry.
Yes, she can, and that's exactly what Princess Molly told her.
Georgia, seriously? Just talk to me. Why are you so mad?
That should be clear from the story.
Will just entered the Thunderdome and is getting blasted. This man's getting split apart like a Kit Kat bar. First, George is reading this new J.K. Rowling story that is attacking Will. George is attacking Will. Even the little girl's attacking Will, and he doesn't even know what the fuck's going on. This dude just came into the crossfire here.
Do you need anything? Water?
No, I'm okay.
I got the phone call and I was so worried. I couldn't believe it.
She waited a really long time to come see him. There's no gauge for how much time passes in this show. I mean, you could even argue fucking time doesn't exist in a show like this. Like, this show transcends time and space itself. But she seems to have waited a very long time. She didn't come when he got into a bus crash. She wasn't there when he was getting his stitches removed or when he had the heart defect prognosis put upon him. And now he's still here after a long time of what I imagine is at least a couple weeks, and she's just now stopping in for the first time, which is, it's, you know, she doesn't really care that much. Maybe they're not a great couple.
They're cute, but I don't ship it, so don't worry.
Do you mind if I turn the music down a little bit? I have a headache.
Don't touch anything. You're gonna ruin my system.
I think we should just stick to the directions. It's exhausting enough as it is.
Just think of it as a video game. Up, up, down, down, left, right, your turn. Up, up, down, down, left, right.
Jack's methods may be unorthodox, but god damn it, you can't argue the results. He works in mysterious ways. He's like fate itself. I have no idea what the Konami code has to do with filing shit. I don't get it at all. Just think of filing as a video game, up, up, down, down, left, right. What does that mean? Are you playing like fucking Beat Saber or something with these files? Like, what are you doing? Going up here and then like left, and I don't get it at all. And then fucking, they're cute, but I don't ship it. This entire writing room must have been like nothing but geriatric old men gathered around like a Dell laptop running Microsoft XP, and they accidentally found Tumblr and just started taking shit that they saw on Tumblr and throwing it into this fucking dog shit pile. It is crazy. Nothing fits at all.
Up, up, down, down, left, right.
I think I'm gonna need a cup of coffee if I'm even gonna try to attempt that.
Hey.
Hey,
So,
so,
you were really good with Molly in there.
thanks.
Can we talk about us?
I think we should keep this strictly professional.
What did I do wrong?
Nothing, just not interested in being anyone's fresh meat.
Fresh meat?
I gotta go in.
It actually does kind of resemble a video game at this point. It sounds like the dialogue is overlapping itself, like the game is glitched and now the dialogue's just like stacking on top of itself. Hey, so, about us, what? No, what? Professional. Just this fucking absolute catastrophe of conversation. It's wild. I thought, like, the first 3 episodes, like, that's as bad as the show's gonna get, like, it's gonna stay around that bad. But episode 4, to me, is by far the worst. This is where it really falls apart. It's clear that they just made this on the spot, like, day of. It's like, shit, these TikTok stars are super busy. They have to dance, like, 3 times a day to some, like, popular shit and lip sync. So we only have their time, you know, for, like, an hour. Let's just make up a storyline when they come to set, and we'll just shoot it right then and there. There's clearly, like, no thought behind anything going on here, and it is beautiful.
What in the world is going on in here?
Your system does not work, so I made my own.
Jack, we have to put it back how it was.
This was supposed to be done already.
We need to put this back.
What? No way. My system's so much better.
Jack, stop, please. Just go home. Let me take it from here.
Whatever.
You just woke up the sleeping dragon right there. That was a big mistake. It's like for a brief moment, Rosie forgot that Jack got arrested for spending the night in a Target after it closed for a 24-hour overnight challenge shitty YouTube video. You do not want to fuck with Jack and make him mad. He'll throw your files right on the goddamn ground. Also, I have no doubt Jack's system was far superior to that of the medical professionals. Jack just seems like the kind of guy that's got it all figured out. You'd be lucky to have his system in your filings.
Boys are the worst.
Amen to that.
We want to help.
You wanna help me? Of course.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, but I'm looking for a patient. Her name's Bo.
She's in room 6. I'll show you.
And that's where the episode ends. Kit helped for about 3 seconds. I don't even think she picked up a single file. She just said she was going to help, and then didn't help the second someone showed up. Any excuse to not help her clean up those files, because that did look tedious, so I don't blame her there. But yeah, anyway, that's the end of episode 4. Another great adventure at Attaway General, and I'm looking forward to episode 5. That's it. See ya.